Well, we're back here at ASU Preparatory Fields for another night of intramural baseball. The Little Dingys, fresh off their loss to Enjoys in the outfield last week, are back at it as they face the Bluejays. Once again, just a little block away from Taylor Place. Hello everyone, I'm Hirson Hassan. Thanks for tuning in on this Monday night as the Little Dingys try to pick up their first win of the season. You're looking around, you're looking at the fielders. Catcher once again is Finn Hogan. Luke Foster once again on the mound. And field players, everybody's the same except Declan Mabrilla, who is now going to be your first base, I should say, in place of Jacob Minkoff, who is out with an illness tonight. First batter of the day for the Bluejays, coming into this one off a 7-5 loss to the Bozos, which happened last week. As that one goes outside by Luke. Again, Luke Foster's pitching was kind of under some scrutiny towards the end of that game. That is against Enjoys in the outfield, as he had a lot of balls, and then the team ended up lifting it up. Speaking of which, this one is launched to deep, just out of the grasp of Ian. That will be a ground rule double for the Blue Jays. So we're back out with our second batter of the day. Speaking of Blue, here he is, as that one just evades home plate. Again, to my knowledge, not too much change when it comes to what's a strike or what's a ball. Again, the goal was last time that if the ball were to hit home plate, that is a strike. And Luke did not do that. Now, let's look at the other one. This one zipped to Eric, just evades him. Tried to put his mitt out and didn't end up working. Your first runner's going in for the score. Our second guy, boy, is he quick. And he has got an inside of the park home run to make it 2-0 in favor of the Blue Jays. Much to their avail. So 2 runs off the first 2 batters and just followed up by an inside of the park home run. The Little Dingys once again in a hole. This one dribbled. Luke tries to grab it. He can't. Jack and Eric, a little miscommunication there in the infield, and there's another hit. 3 players and 3 hits, and it is not looking good. Ball called, ball to 1. And there's your captain for the Blue Jays on the other side. He and Eric, and then our umpire for today, Tom, once again chatting it up, making sure everything is okay. Once again, simply put, this one now again sent to center field. Abe can't get there, neither can Eric, as that will be a single for our man in the red coat. And the hits keep on coming. No outs so far, as the Blue Jays now have, I believe, what is their 5th batter of the day. So after this, they have already gone through half of their rotation. This one just dribbled there. Luke's gonna get it. Now what can he do? He throws to first. It's gonna be not in time. So now you got the bases loaded. And again, chance to strike here for the Blue Jays. So far, not too good so far. Now we got a left-handed hitter. This one lifted up, and Luke almost hit her.
It's unfair, she's left-handed.
So there's ball 1, 1-0. This one zipped to the middle. Can Eric grab it? No, he can't. There's run number 3. Our man with the red coat zips around, and does he get tagged at the plate? Yes, he does. So there's out number 1 of the day, but not before the Blue Jays get run number 3.
Come on, baby.
Phineas Hogan with his first tag out of the season.
Jordan, you have 22. My bad, it's good. I'm not that bad.
All right, so 1 out, and now you got your 6th man. That one is well outside. Nonetheless, the girl decides to take it. Luke cannot get to the bag in the first. Might have been foul. I don't know. I think Tom's going to call it a foul. Yep. Nonetheless, a very interesting take there by the batter. took it well outside, almost decided to bunt it down the middle. It is a little interesting with Luke Foster, though. He's got to be a little more mobile as a pitcher. And now we're going to have to repaint first base. Again, there's a lot of wind here at ASU Preparatory Fields.
Did you see that tag out earlier?
I did, Finn. Good job. 0-1. There's a swing. Is that out? Yes, indeed. So it seems like 2 strikes and you're out. So 2 outs down. You got 3 runs. It should be 3 runs. I don't know. Actually, it should be 4, or 2 or something. Nonetheless, this one is hit right into center field. Who's calling for it? It's Kyle, and he dropped it. Abe tries to get it. We got a man running for home, and he will get home. So it didn't matter if it was 2 runs or 3. Now you have 3 runs on the board for the Blue Jays. The de facto actually, on ASU Intramural's website, it was actually listed as the Little Dingys being the road team, but after the little coin toss, it didn't end up being the Blue Jays. Well, nonetheless, a chance for the walk-off. This one hit to the middle. Jack cannot get it, and there is your 4th run of the day. Here's another man rounding third, and he will waltz into home. There's another double, 2-run double, I might add. And now it's 5-0. So we talk about power hitters so far. Again, for Little Dingys, you've got Jack leading off today again. Game time decision. Andrew was also one for today. Nonetheless, you got 14 guys out for the Little Dingys. Meanwhile, this one is a swing and a miss. Sometimes it's a matter of swinging. Sometimes it's a matter of just letting the ball fall. That was a matter of swinging right there. 0-1. This one flipped to the middle. Can Finn get it? Yes, he can. And the man from Trenton, New Jersey, Phineas Hogan, gets 2 outs, but 5 runs for the Blue Jays as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here for the bottom of the first, and Jack's up first in the batting order today. He was in the latter part earlier. And again, we did have a longer delay, mainly because I was trying to get footage that I'm doing for a JMC 306 package on this team, but also because there was a little divot. Meanwhile, Jack sends us deep to left field. See ya! A solo shot for Jack McCarthy, the pride of Memphis, Tennessee. Well, if you're down in a 5-run hole, might be smart to start off with some runs. And the Little Dingys just did it there. That too, I might add. You had a ball and then second pitch. Jack sends it yard, and now the captain, Eric Matsumoto, up to bat. Right down the middle, this one grounded right towards the pitcher. She throws to first. Throw is in time. So Eric grounds out to first. Again, a pretty good day for him. He had a 2-run double last time. Well, speaking of guys who can hit Little Dingys, you got Abe Mogelson up to bat here. Abe, a man that had 2 dingers. That one's going to be a foul ball. But as I was saying earlier, 2 dingies in the last week's game, including a 3-run shot to make it 12-9. Well outside there. So to note, you got 1 out there, 1 run, courtesy of Jack McCarthy's solo shot. As Abe sends it up, this one going to deep center field. This one drops there for a base hit. Abe is rounding second. Does he take third? Yes, he does. The throw comes in, and the cutoff is made. So Abe Mogelson out there in third base. So now up Kyle Krikorian. Again, going to do some summer baseball work in SoCal. This one grounded and a little error. There's Abe will walk in and Kyle will nestle at first base. 2 runs back, 3 to go if they want to tie before the end of the first inning. Henry Smarto now up to bat. He lets that fall, and it's going to be a strike right in between. Well, not too right in between, but it was enough. 0-1. Henry with a nice chipper. Kyle goes towards second, and he'll nestle in. Another bad play. And the players are trying to tell Kyle he should have gone to third, but nonetheless, he is in scoring position. All right, so who's up? Finn Hogan had 2 outs. Again, the catcher, a rather vocal catcher on this team. I won't tell you about his goal he told me beforehand because, well, it tells the team that they don't want to play in the tournament. But nonetheless, here's Phineas himself up to bat. Close to home plate, that's going to be a strike. Oh, 1. Oh, that's a zipper down the middle, and it goes. Here comes dashing Kyle Krikorian, but he will stay at third. So everybody holds. You've got bases loaded, and Kavish Siddhartha up to bat. You got guys from all over the country on this team. Kavish Siddhartha, the Jesuit High School graduate from Portland. Bases loaded. What can he do here? 1 out. Swings in, that goes to the shortstop. He flips to second. He cannot go to first as Kyle heads home. So Finn is out at second, but nonetheless, 2 runners dotting the corners. Henry on third, Kavish on first. And it's now a 5-3 game with Luke Foster up to bat. Lets it go. It's just a ball. It might have been just short. Nonetheless, she's doing a pretty good job out there. I'm not going to lie. This one again, another grounder to the middle, and this time she makes an error. Henry goes home. Kavish just settles at second. And now we're back to a 1-run game. Hits keep on coming. Do the runs keep on coming as well? You've got 2 outs, and Ian McKinney up to bat. Oh, he takes it there. This one going deep left field at the wall. It is. Is that gone? Is that a foul? What? That's gone. Maybe. That's might be foul. It might be gone. Are they going to call homer? Well, Jordan's already moving the running marks. Little Dingys is calling for it. So hold on for now. Right now it's gone, which would make it 7-5 in favor of the Little Dingys. They're maybe talking. Now Tom's talking to Carter, the other official, on whether or not that was a home run or not.
Let's check the footage.
Let's see. I don't know. Depends on how much they talk. I don't know. From my angle, it looked like it was right towards the light post. And they're going to call a home run. 7-run first inning, and now Marissa Schleeper, another late pickup on the squad. And now Tom's talking to the catcher. Nonetheless, Marissa takes it off the bat. Is that caught? No, it's not. How about that, folks? She is a Schleeper keeper right there. So now Marissa, the late pickup, got one, and now Andrew Durst. Another game time decision, but nonetheless out there. He's out, decides to zip it. Oh, he does a good zip right down the middle. Marissa tries to go to second, and she will. Andrew with the single. And now Declan's up to bat. Holy smokes, we might actually go through the entire order here. Declan up to bat, decides to zip it down. Oh, it's another error. Marissa's trying to go to third. Does she make it? No, she doesn't. And that ends out the first inning. But nonetheless, 7 runs on the board for the Little Dingys, and Ian McKinney right there with a 3-run shot to give them the lead. Back for the second, and we had
We're actually cheating.
two pretty long innings. Disregard that last comment by Finn Hogan. I went a little too far. But as I mentioned, you had two long innings. You had the Blue Jays with 5 runs, actually matching their total from their last meeting, and then the Little Dingys with 7. That one just short, though, by Luke Foster. It's a good reminder that this game will end whenever you get to 7 innings, or
Complain about everything.
whenever you get to 50 minutes. That is 5-0. Whatever happens first, you're about 20 minutes in this one. Great hit there as Kyle using some nice legs. That's gone all the way to the other softball field, and that's going to be almost a de facto inside of the park home run. Opposite side of the field, and again, our hitter doing quite well to draw this lead back to 1. My apologies for the finger getting in the way. I'm trying to mess with my mic. It's in the back.
We're red or blue. We're red or blue. Oh, let's go. Huge.
So Kyle Krikorian might have to stay a little back next time. Another one outside by Luke Foster.
The dart. See that?
Outside again. And a nice scoop up by Finn.
That's right. That's a strike.
2-1. How about that? Two-one pitch. This one zipped. Kavish can't get there. Jack with a grab. Can't make the throw to first as our guy settles in at first.
You're going off, dude. Someone stop it.
So you got one man with an inside the park home run. You got another man on first. This one flipped it again. Finn tries to make the grab. It just falls at his feet, though. A lot of chip shots here. None have gone back and have almost messed with my health and condition, but we're good so far. Again,
Do that again, I'll lay up for it.
I was taking some video of the guys in pregame tossing the ball, and I don't know what it is, but I think someone almost hit me. I won't say who. There's another one, and that's outside.
Full count.
Eric calling for a slurve on full count. This one zipped to the middle, and it falls right between Ian and Abe. So another quick single for the Blue Jays. That's kind of been the recipe so far. It's also been the case with the Little Dingys. So we're back again. You got runners on first and second. Strike one.
Strike!
0-1. Outside, and it's another strike.
He's out!
And Phineas Hogan takes over the role of play-by-play commentator there.
How many outs? How many outs?
What?
Well,
0?
1-0.
that's a strike.
That's a strike, actually.
Hell yeah.
If it's not hard, right?
If it hits the plate.
Now Luke, oh, I don't know. Now they're saying it's a ball or a strike.
Don't
Not the best angle for my phone.
follow it up.
So don't go for the replay, as the other catcher said, for the Blue Jays. She's pretty cool, actually. This one inside, but it goes right towards Declan. Oh, he lost it there. Does he get to first? Is a tag made? Was it in time? No. Eric was talking with Declan a lot in the pregame on trying to get his stretch going. That one was a little bit closer to his feet, but nonetheless able to make the tag. What you like to see out of the new commits. Now another one, this one dribbled right there. As Luke tries to go, he tosses to home, and the throw is not in time.
Obstruction. Nah, he was there before the ball got there.
And we're back to a tie game. Although, knowing how the Little Dingys have played, should not be that much of a concern.
Damn right.
Another one here. This one going deep to center field as Abe got it. Yes, sirree. And there's your third out. So only 2 runs, but enough to tie it at 7 apiece here at ASU Preparatory Fields. Bottom 2 coming up soon. Apologies there. It was Jack McCarthy with a single there, able to evade the tag. And meanwhile, Eric with a bunt. And there's another hit. 2 on. And runaway Abe Mogelson up to bat. It's going to be hard commentating this game in a windstorm with the sand blowing at you. I just had dinner, folks. Please, I don't want sand for dessert. Outside, ball 1. Ball short, ball 2. Abe Mogelson was listed as the MVP in the last battle. As I noted before, 2 home runs, sent one there. If you want to check it out, follow me on TikTok, or you can watch the last one on my YouTube page. This one zipped down the left field line. Here comes Jackie around third. He will hold there as Abe goes to first. Good recovery there from the left fielder. And now Kyle back up to bat. This one right down, and it is a strike. I'll say my bad, just trying to get things out. Ain't working. 0-1. This one, a nice zipper right past the second baseman as Jackie goes in to score. Eric is rounding third and heading for home. He is safe as well, and Abe goes to third. Cal Krikorian with a 2-run single as it's now 9-7 in favor of the Little Dingys. Knowing how this game has gone, there is a possibility that after this inning it could be the last, but who knows? Henry up to bat, this one right towards the pitcher. She throws to first. Does he make it? Yes, he does, as Abe goes to home. So now it is 10-7 in favor of the Little Dingys. Again, Eric Matsumoto has talked about this team before, knowing that this team could end up getting to the final and winning it all, and their offense has definitely shown it today. Finn Hogan up to bat. Just gonna call strike. I should preface, the lines that are basically the batting cage area, the batting areas, if you will, they're kind of blurred right now. So is home plate because of the gust. Meanwhile, Finn hits this one. Is that fair? Yes, it is. And it is caught on the run. That left fielder has probably been the best so far. And Kyle is out at second. So a double play there. Cal Krikorian not checking back. But you got 3 runs on the board as the Little Dingys are up 10-7. Top three, yes. Top 3, 10-7. Got a little walk-up music here. I know the Little Dingys brought a speaker out. I don't know whether they'll bring this out. Might be in the witching hour they'll end up doing it. Who knows? Nonetheless, Luke Foster kind of having a revelation at the pitching position today with another strike.
Oh, come on.
This one right down. This one dribbled. It will be foul. Is that strike 2? That should be. But it's going to be foul. So I guess, I didn't see the rules. At least I didn't see this on the intramural. But we got an out. So strike 2, 1 down. And you can credit Luke Foster for good pitching. Starting to get windy, starting to get a little chilly. I should have brought a jacket, but I didn't. That one just outside.
Catch.
This one right down. Jack tries to grab it, and that goes for a base hit. So a single down. One out, a man on first. Here in the top of the third.
Yeah, that's a strike. Hit the ball. That's a foul.
Yeah. Radio Finn. Luke again, this one. Shallow right field. Abe and Kyle both going for it. Who's got it? Abe's got it, and he dropped it. And our man will go to second and third. Another man's running towards third. He'll stay there as Kavish grabs it. And now things get, well, I think he actually rounded first for second. So you'll have two men in scoring position nonetheless, and the tying run at the plate with only one out.
Okay.
Up to bat, swing and a miss. Takes have been at times questionable from the Blue Jays.
Do it again.
Can Luke replicate it again? This one is well outside, and our batter knows it. Luke Foster, well-known Pacers fan. Love for basketball, love for softball is shown here. This one is also out. Some more disciplined takes coming from the Blue Jays, especially our batter right now. This one right down. This one zipped towards the middle. Does Ian or Abe have it? No. As this one is going to be kept there. The cutoff is made to Eric, and another run comes in. It's now 10-8 in favor of the Little Dingys. Ball one. Back with our captain, who took a little knock. Again, you may be able to see the divot. Well, if you don't see the divot, you definitely see the brown spot. Almost looks like a pumpkin patch of brown right there. Nonetheless, this one zipped up to the middle. Who's got it? Eric's got it, and he's got the out. Sac fly made towards home. Throw is off the mark. So there's a run coming in. 2 outs, but it's a 1-run difference. Tying run once again at the plate. You heard that? 15 minutes left in this one.
15 minutes!
Yo, Fred, if you scream like that again, I have to throw you out of the game.
I was just asked you by your fellow refs.
I'm just kidding.
I think you should get an extra run for all the free work that I'm doing.
So there's ball one, as we'll see if the ball gets back towards Luke Foster. Again, Luke with a very passionate man. He's a little dejected after the walk-off in the last game. This one right down the middle. This one zipped towards Jack. Oh, it's another error. Does make the grab. Does Declan get it in time? No, he doesn't. Nonetheless, you have to credit Declan there with getting it up, but he did not keep his foot on the base. And Miss Pepperdine Soccer's back up. Left-handed batter. Let's see if Luke hits her or not. First one, swing and a miss. So, hey, win-win for Luke. Did not hit the girl. Plus, he got a strike. That's a win-win. This one there, zip to the middle. Eric tries to make the grab. He makes the tag at second. Yes, he did. So that's a good inning there for the Little Dingys. Preserving the lead, now up 10-9. A chance to extend as we go to the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third, and Kavish Siddhartha up to bat, steps into it, launches it to left center field. Is it caught? Yes, though. Not enough power to call it a ground rule double, and couldn't send it towards the left for a home run. So there's not too much of a barrier on the right. Again, center field's a little bit far back, and then left field has been kind of the sweet spot when it comes to home runs. Let me zoom out. There we go. Now you can get a full glimpse of the field. ASU Prepatory Fields. about a 15-minute walk from Taylor Place as Luke runs towards first. Can he get there in time? Little bobble by the pitcher. And that's enough to get Foster to first. And now Ian McKinney probably might be your MVP. So he had a 3-run homer to give this team the lead in the first. This one just on the outside of home plate, did not touch it, so it would be a ball. Strike. Again, Ian trying to send it yard, at least maybe try to get a dribbler. That's what Jack did after hitting a home run. 1-1. Just evading plate, so Ian will stay there. It's 2-1. And essentially this is your full count per se. If you get 2 strikes, you're out. If you get 3 balls, you're on first base for a walk. Here we go. This one well outside, but Ian decides to take it. Good glove by the pitcher. Oh, but the first baseman can't get there. Great work, and Lucas headed to third. Look at the big boy run, and so does Ian. You got 2 players in scoring position, and the errors keep on piling up. Well, who's the young lady to answer the call now? Maybe Marissa Sleeper up to bat now. If she can get a 2-run, or at the very least an RBI single there. Yeah, what's up, Marissa? Maybe a chance here. Decides to take it, look towards the middle. Oh, she dropped it. Can she get to first in time? No, but Luke will head to first. So little fielder's choice there as the Little Dingys make it 11-9. Andrew Durst up to bat. 2 outs on the day. It's 0-0, little inside, and Andy might have taken that the wrong way, and he's even telling it, but hey, Eric Matsumoto, the captain, he's telling his guys to fight like hell, and boy, have they done so today. This one, though, zipped down, trying to go to first. He does. Another error. Ian heads to home. Gets home, too, 12-9.
10 minutes!
10 minutes left. If the Little Dingys can keep this alive to an extent, then the next inning might be the last. Nonetheless, Declan will strike, or he did get a swing and a miss there. Oh, 1. This one, clip to the middle. Andrew heading towards the second. The throw to first is in time. So a couple runs there, and again, a few fielder choices as well. Maybe a chance for the Little Dingys to get their first win of the season coming up very soon. Folks, we have entered the witching hour here at ASU Preparatory Fields. My voice is doing fine, Finn. I don't know about yours. But nonetheless, if the Little Dingys can close this out and keep the lead, they have won the game. And your number 1, that is a position player, Luke Foster up to bat. And then we got her, who was the catcher earlier in this one. She's actually pretty cool. Did some conversations with her, batting it up, shooting the breeze sometimes. But nonetheless, this is when it matters. She zips it to the middle. Luke grabs it, throw to first is. Oh, Declan dropped it. Well, it was 12-9 going into the bottom part of the last inning last time out, last week, against Enjoys in the outfield. Now you got another man at the plate. Can this crew close it out when it matters? That's what you like to see. Oh, 1. This one, zip there. Can Ian get it? No, it is gone. And Tom's going to call it a home run. A 2-run shot there. And it is now down to a one-run game. 12-11. More importantly, you've got 0 outs. We've seen this team be haunted by the rallies of other teams before. And again, Luke Foster with all the pressure right now. Another batter going forward, well inside.
My boy Lucas? Yeah.
1-0. Decides to step it, decides to send it, and Henry's got the out. Was going to go on the outside, might have been a ball had he not gone, and again, he'll trot his way out. 1 out. 1 down, 2 to go in what is now a one-run game between the Little Dingys and the Bluejays, both looking for their first win after losing their first. Jack with a nice snag. Well, at least it seemed like it, as our man will run to first. Nonetheless, a chance with a double play if they pursue it. Here's the pitch. This one sending is going to be fouled. That's going to go out. Out of the park and actually more towards the dugout. Luckily, Kavish is not hurt. He was trying to track it down. A 1. This one, a deep driver, and Abe is running back. It will be a base hit as our man goes to third. Both teams are dashing, while the guy in the blue had an inside of the park home run, and he's got his second inside of the park home run of the night. More importantly, the Blue Jays have the lead 13-12.
4 minutes left.
4 minutes left, and Little Dingys need to get something going here.
Huh? I want to give you a praise. You were hurt after last. I appreciate that.
Swing and a miss. So we do have 1 out. But now it comes down to Luke Foster and the fielding team to try to get this done and then put the rally hats, rally shoes, whatever you want on your head. That is if we have time.
Like make that 2. No one's keeping track. Can we make it 2? It's not looking good, Mahir.
2-1. Ball 3. And that's going to be a walk. So the time is drawing to a close. As I mentioned, you got a 50-minute game. But more importantly, this team is trying to claw back. Decides to hit it. Declan running to get it, and it'll be a foul.
Lay out for it.
That I don't have an answer to. Oh, look at this. I'm stalling until we run out of time.
Oh.
Nah.
Say Carter, you a bitch.
I'm just good.
Well, let's see if they can do something with the real estate. This one, zip there. Can someone make a grab? Yes, Abe's got it. 2 outs. And time keeps on ticking. Our man here, he's got a few singles, but it's also been courtesy of some fielders. Looks like the Little Dingys will get a chance to maybe walk it off if they do. There's a chance here. Oh, it's a clean hit. Eric makes a no, he can't. And Abe with a little fumble as well. Runners at second and first, 2 outs as another batter comes up. Still a 1-run game, though, and that might be the most important tool. There's our lefty. There's ball one. She's done a pretty good job today. She's been our pitcher as well. Pitcher for the Bluejays, that is. This one well inside. And now the clock keeps on ticking. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. That's a ball three. Just too close. And now you have bases loaded. So 2 outs, and this might be the most important at-bat of the day for the Bluejays. She decides to take it. Luke's got it. No, he doesn't. Error there as he throws to Declan. And Declan has missed it. Now they're telling their other man to go home, and he does. It is now a 15-12 lead in favor of the Bluejays. If this was a team, I hate to say it because I love this team with my dear heart, but this team reminds me of the Cincinnati Reds, and not in good ways. This one sent deep. Is it going back? Still in play. There are some more runs coming in. There's 16, and 17 should also be coming in as well. Might be 18. Yes, 18's coming in. A 9-run inning for the Bluejays.
Tell the century, bro. No, it's the announcer's fault. He called it before it ended. He said,
Come on, Mahir.
He said they're gonna get their first dub today.
Right here. From here.
This one's up to the middle, and Henry lost it. Ground rule double, so our man will head to second, and we got another one heading home. Well, actually, no, pardon me. That's your third base coach. So it looks like the Little Dingys will get a chance to bat. But there's so many factors that go into it. But at the same time, we've seen a 7-run inning.
Good point. Solid analysis. Take the compliment.
I appreciate it, Finn.
Thank you, Mahir.
This one sent deep to left, back at the wall, and that is gone. A 2-run homer, and now we have got it into the 20s.
Dude, they've almost scored as many you guys
What in the world have we just witnessed? You had guys only putting 1 or 2 runs overall on the day, and now you've put up 11.
Yeah, it's 20.
What?
It is helpful that the Little Dingys are the home team here, otherwise they'd honestly be getting screwed. They do have a chance, but who knows how long this could go. Chance here, this one sent, and that's another one that's gone.
Dude, I think this guy has the worst ERA.
Hey, one more run, it's game.
And Jordan's now said one more run and the game's over. Might be on a mercy rule right now. Now it's down to a mercy rule. I mean, come on, guys.
That's mercy rule, that's not even...
Wait, but don't they get a chance to back up because they're second? Mercy rule. No, but they haven't had a chance.
So now this is very crucial. Get an out and maybe have a chance to pull off the rally of a lifetime. Rally shoe hopefully comes into play. This one's up to Jack. He can't get there. Abe just able to grab it. So now Q, our captain for the Bluejays, is up to bat again. One more run for the Bluejays and this game is done off a mercy rule. This one well too far. Wind's starting to pick up as well.
Come on, Luke.
ball 2. Two-0. This one zipped right there to the middle. Can Abe get there? No. And our man is running towards third. He is going to head home as Kyle is a mile away. And that will do it here from ASU Preparatory Fields. Never mind, game's not over yet. Hope no one has any homework tonight. We might be here for a while.
23 earned runs. All right, switch pitch on strikes. What's all about?
Another chance here. Strike 1. One more, and this team finally heads to the bench. I'd love to hear Eric Matsumoto's post-game conference because it may be inspirational, and he talked to me about it. He wants to talk to the guys, get it inspirational. He got guys from all over, different levels, all that stuff. Now's when it really matters, though. Good read there by the batter. Oh, they're going to call a strike, and he's out. No, never mind. They're going to say hit the corner. Wait, I don't know. Strike 2, so he's out. All right, so it took a while, but there's still a chance. 12 runs need to be scored to match the 12 they have on the board now. Otherwise, the Little Dingys have 2 outs, or rather 2 losses. Well, it's the bottom of the last inning, and the Little Dingys need a lot of runs. It is possible. It is possible with the power of the rally shoe that is on my head right now. Right there. Hopefully you got it, I don't know. Jackie takes it, it's zipped there. Does it make it through? No. The outfielder will hold on. It will be a single for Jack. Nope. Bad throw, and Jack's off to second. It's a good leadoff there. Pitch for Eric. Outside, or inside rather. Well, this team was haunted by the discipline late in the game last time out, and they're going to take a piece of Enjoys in the Outfield's medicine. Eric, though, will take a swing at this, and there's a base hit. Jackie trying to run. He will stay at third. A good discipline move there by Jack McCarthy. And now Abe Mogulson with a chance to maybe drive some runs in. Let's see. First pitch for Abe. He'll take that out. The guys are telling him, find the best pitch possible. He takes it. It's popped up right into the middle. Pitcher comes to run, and she's got it. So there's 1 out, and Abe cannot believe it. So 1 down, 2 to go for the Bluejays. Kyle up to bat now. He decides to swing it. Oh, it's fair. Jack's going to stay at third. Now he's going to head home, and he's safe. How about that? Oh, my word. Now that's what you call miscommunication. So there's 1 run back. Again, corners are being painted. That is Eric on third, Kyle on first. And Henry now up to bat. Henry zips it there. Shortstop's got it. There's your first, or rather your second out as Kyle is knotted out. Henry will go to first. Eric is home. And now Little Dingys only need 9 runs to equalize, 10 to win. And Finn Hogan's got the rally cap on. But they are down to their final out. Hit by pitch, I guess. Another chance here. Finn zips it, just gets past the shortstop. Henry's in the second, and you got 2 runners on. But again, a lot more runs needed, and it's now Kavish Siddhartha up to bat. It's almost like penalty kicks. You have to make it at this moment, otherwise it could be doom. Sudden death penalties. Ball 1.
If you're here for the second game, please come check in.
Now, Kavish thought about taking it, so it was a good discipline there. You got a 2-0, so essentially this is the equivalent of a 3-0 in baseball. Kavish decides to swing at it, though. Henry goes towards second. Finn is out at second, and that will do it. Kavish Siddhartha with the questionable swing, but more importantly, the Bluejays have knocked off the Little Dingys 23-14, courtesy of a 14-run last inning. Almost everybody on that team getting a hit, it felt like, at some point or another. But they've got one more chance next Monday against the Bozos to try to get a victory. I should say, though, that regardless of how they do this season, there is a possibility that they could end up playing in a tournament if their sportsmanship rating is pretty good. Now, when I mean pretty good, it is a 3. And they have done pretty good when it comes to sportsmanship this year and in the season. So that wraps up coverage of Little Dingys here from ASU Preparatory Fields. I'm Mihir Hassan. So long, good night, and stay safe.